I could crush you like a worm. Morning roundup, Frankenstein, a champ as always, or pretty much always. The D20 looks like it's gonna be fine. And yeah, this printer is really the star. Over here we have basically the most depressing thing possible. Yes, the coffee cup's screwed up. That is a lot of printing right there. And this guy messed up. Although this is not mysterious. Apparently there was a really thin section on the spool. So I guess that's on me. I mean, it's all on me considering these are inanimate objects. David's doing really good. This is almost certainly gonna be fine. And something happened over here. Filament doesn't appear to be broken, and it doesn't feel like it's too thick or too thin. I actually I just replaced the extruder motor. I just replaced the hot end. I mean, that's basically the printer. I don't know what else to do with this. I think this really might be haunted. These were gonna be some shoe feet, which are feet I made that mount on the wall that you put shoes on. That's the name. But it's pretty clear that the filament got tangled. Sometimes you extrude a roll and it looks fine, but there was some section that you didn't see in it that got all tangled up. So it's an easy mistake to make. For the coffee cup, I gave myself a lot of lead time because I knew it was going to take forever to get that thing done. But I think we are going to make it on this printer since it's at a really, really, really good record. And we're going to change the nozzle and stuff before we do it so it doesn't screw up in the middle, because this thing's probably going to take 4 days to print. I love how these title loans places say loans up to $20,000. Like if they're giving you $20,000, it's because you just pawned off your Lamborghini. Actually, is there a way to fake the identity of a Lamborghini? Like, could you go in there with a title for a Lamborghini that doesn't exist? And would they give you money? Because those title loans places, not that I would advocate anybody do this, of course, but they're like the worst, scummiest businesses that exploit the poor of all. Like, could you just make up a Lamborghini? Do they actually have to see it? Man, I really need it today. After that coffee cup, breaks your heart. To better coffee cups in the future. You know, I was just reflecting on how useless Etsy customer service is. I've literally messaged them 3 times about listings that were deactivated wrongly. And the way I know that they should be reactivated is because they've done it before. Like, I have these 2 listings that every so often they just get flagged for not being handmade, which if you read their handmade policy, they are. Like, I'm, you know, finishing and painting them by hand. And 3D printed things are allowed, of course. And they've reactivated them a bunch of times, but they're just not doing it. And I've talked to 3 different people, and one person even asked for like some personal information to verify my identity, and then just did nothing. That's Etsy customer service. It's gotta be like, it's definitely the worst of any selling site I've ever been on, and I've been on all of them. Guys, what do you think about this? I was thinking, are you getting enough content in these videos? And what I mean is there enough in here that's actually interesting to you? Because that's like what I really want to do. And what made me think of this is I was thinking of those political videos, you know, political analysis videos, where it has some title like that's telling you something, but then when you actually watch it, they're pretty much not saying anything. Like, they're saying candidate A could win or they could lose. And like, I'm hoping that this isn't like that. I mean, I don't feel like it is, but tell me in the comments if you're getting your money's worth for these free videos or something. Tell me that you're getting enough content out of this or not. Jesus and a shark walk into a bar. This person canceled after I already printed the label. So that means we get to light it up. Also, you can apply for a refund if this ever happens. Let's burn one. Big Sharko. They said it couldn't be done. The pink shark. Making some progress, saving up filament for Christmas. We've got, it's really hard to do this. We've got these 5, there we go. We've got these 5 filled up. That was very strange. I think I just had a really good idea. I'm gonna message people that have left 5-star reviews and offer them new or similar products at a good discount. Like, instead of trying to fight people that leave bad reviews, feed the people that leave good reviews. Reward the people that leave good reviews. Part of the reason that would be a good idea is I have 4,600 or 4,700 reviews and a perfect 5-star rating, which means the vast majority of those are all 5-star reviews. So that means that's a lot of people I could market to. Even if it was like only 10% of those people buy something, or even 5%, that's still huge. I like that mural. This is the kind of graffiti we get in Nacogdoches. Okay, I think I'm officially sick of putting air in this tire, so it's time to just take an hour or so and fix it. This is also a good time because I know you guys can't tell, but it is rather nice out and not hot, unlike yesterday when I got locked out. Dish soap and water, the different kinds of pliers, are for plying the screw or nail out of the tire, and the screwdrivers are in case I have to kind of poke around and dig something out. You want to do this where there is an air machine, because obviously if there's a nail or something or anything, your tire is going to become deflated when you remove that. Then you just do this. Last time I did this, it was only like 14 years ago. So if you have a jack stand, make sure it's adjusted to the right height. Should look something like this. We're now going to use the tire iron to take the lugs off. If your brakes aren't engaged on the back, you might want to let it touch the ground just slightly so that it doesn't spin when you try to do this. With the lugs removed, you should be able to take off the tire. All right, we're gonna go along the surface of the tire and see if there's anything obvious. All right, we're not seeing anything here. If I didn't know any better, I would say this is basically a brand new tire. This means we're going to make a soapy mixture. We're gonna try to use as little of this as possible. Just pour it right on there. Look at this. I think we got a winner. I just want to take a second and enjoy this. So I think the best way to approach this is going to be to cut around it. This part can very much suck. And we're starting to get it out. You can see that that is a nasty looking critter right there. There's your problem. I probably should have actually looked at this kit and made sure it had all the parts it's supposed to have. I was just trusting Amazon. A little eyelet And what we're going to do is put one of these sticky strips in the eyelet, which is a bit of a pain if I remember right. You're gonna take the thing, you can kind of fit this squishy whatever thing in between it. We're gonna put that in the hole. So yeah, you get it in there and then you just start pushing it in. Once you get it something like this, you pull it out and the patch should stay in there. And there you go. I'm used to these patches being black. Let's cross our fingers. Typically these tires are supposed to be like mid-30s. Once you put the lugs back on, make sure you tighten them in the zigzag pattern. Once your lugs are nice and tight, you can just lower the car down and you should be good to go. Well, we might call it a day there. I actually still have to go back to the shop and paint some things and do a few closing things. But I'm a little exhausted from all this. But we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. And hey, I see you out there.